guys, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Today, we are going to be adding this beauty to our stable. The 2016 Audi R8 V10 Plus. This thing is absolutely magnificent. Look at it just chilling outside of our castle, no big deal. Can't wait for this, man. $242,000 up front. Obviously, we're going to be spending quite a bit more than that in the grand scheme of things. But, yeah, I need it. Just look at this thing, dude. This is without a doubt one of the most beautiful cars ever made. Always has, always will be. To be honest, I kind of prefer the body style before this one a little bit more. This one's a little bit more aggressive. It's got harsher angles, a little bit more boxy, especially in the you know, headlights and taillights and stuff like that. I love it. It still looks incredible. I just feel like the generation before this had a little bit more flow to it. But either way, just perfectly balanced. Front, back, sides, everything. It's just one of the most beautiful cars ever made. I mean, to be honest, genuinely, whatever color you want to put on this thing, it's going to look fantastic. Blue, red, gray, black, yellow. Look at the matte gray right here. Like, it is just one of the most beautiful cars ever made, no matter what angle, no matter what color. I'm thinking this is going to be our first matte car that we go with, and I'm tempted to go with the matte black. Oh, this matte blue looks so nice. I was kind of thinking almost like a matte bluish green could be really nice too, but I mean, matte black is kind of hard to beat. I'm gonna go carbon on the rims, and we're gonna go, I mean, what should we go something a little funky on the calipers? I mean, like a purple is honestly pretty sick. You can't go wrong with that. We could go with like kind of a teal or a blue. Ooh, actually, you know what? That blue looks pretty nice. Now, unfortunately, they don't have, I don't remember what year it was in Forza Horizon 4, but they had an older edition of the R8 where you could put a full wide body kit on there. Unfortunately, that car doesn't exist in this game, and neither does the body kit. So we're not going to be able to go wide body on this, which I think it just looks incredible with it. Let's see what we've got for wings. Looks like we've got the Forza Horizon 5 wing, or we can delete the wing. I mean, it looks good no matter what way you're looking at it. I'm going to say let's unlock some downforce here and get a slightly bigger wing on it. Now, to be honest, for wheels, there's really not a whole lot that we're going to be able to put on here that saves any weight. So, I mean, the stock rims are pretty good. I actually really like them. They look great. They're very light. I'm thinking about going with these here, the Work MCO Racing Type CS. Feel like they look pretty good. It deletes the logo in the middle, and it is about 16 pounds lighter, which should save us a little bit of weight. I did a sport weight reduction and a couple small things. I didn't want to go too crazy on our tuner with upgrades or anything. I think this thing has like 600 some horsepower stock, so she's already pretty quick. I feel like it's not necessary to go absolutely all out, but my goodness, dude. Just listen to that whine. She is insanely beautiful. Let's take a little view around the car here. That blue just pops. Love that front splitter there. Oh my goodness, dude. Just absolutely murdered out. This thing is unreal. Wide body kit would have been nice. I'm definitely kind of sad that we don't have a wide body R8 option in the game anymore, but let's keep it real. It looks pretty good even without it. So here we go. Gonna get into our first circuit race with this beautiful behemoth of the night. Just absolutely gonna be emerging from a dust storm, huh? Should have plenty of wind to go over this wing, create some downforce for us, and hopefully be able to keep ourselves planted on the road. Here we go. We've got Ford GTs, Huracans, C8s, all kinds of stuff. This is such an exciting, you know, group to be racing in here. What's that red car right there that Brad's in? I do not recognize that one bit. Here we go, baby. Take that on the inside. Beautiful. Gonna move us up into the top 5 here. Try to break in a straight line, accelerate out of it. Dude, it feels so good. It's so planted. Maybe a little bit of understeer. I might get into some more serious tunes this year. I know we typically just kind of, I don't auto-tune, but I throw some random stuff on there. I don't mess around with our settings or anything, you know, too serious in the tunes. To be honest, I'm not any sort of an expert in that regard. But we might mess with it some. I don't know, to be honest, I just kind of love throwing a bunch of power at a car and see what happens. So we'll see, but there's just so much you can do with your custom tunes and stuff to really kind of get the cars exactly how you want them. Gonna try to go for a pass for 4th. Beautiful. Be able to follow that up with a 3rd, maybe? No. I'm hoping to be able to get a podium. Come on, baby. We can't have this beautiful girl's first race be anything less. All right, round the corner, whatever. If these guys are gonna slam into me, I'm gonna slam into them, baby. Ooh. Squeeze by. We got it, baby. Okay. 3rd place to start things off, not bad. Middle of a sandstorm, not necessarily the best conditions we could have asked for. Gonna cruise through the canyons here to our next race. Just look at this game, man. This is just incredible. Just bombing through canyons, seaside views. Can you imagine the feeling if this was real life? Let's go inside. Just imagine you're ripping through the mountains of Mexico in an R8. Woo! Dunas Blancas sprint. All right. Let's see if we can get ourselves a win. We got to keep on grinding, baby. Keep on doing our thing. Obviously, we want to keep leveling up, getting through all of these races, and making our way through the campaign, the story mode. Here we go, baby. There's that thing on the right again. What is that? What is Nate driving? Matt, what you got there? Is that? I'm gonna guess Aston. We got to look at the end of the thing. I'm gonna guess Aston Martin. I genuinely haven't. I don't think I've seen that before. I probably have. Might just be a little crazy here, but here we go. So I mean, to be honest, our performance in that first race was unacceptable. We can do much better. Here ooh, just cut them off. Let's go, baby. We are gonna try to get a first place here. Oh, why'd you brake so hard there, Mr. Ferrari? You definitely didn't need to, dude. All right, I'm gonna swing it right, cut it in left. Get a little bit dirty. Hey, if you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing, baby. Beautiful, perfectly timed there. Gonna try to cut it back inside. Let's hop inside here. Oh my goodness, dude, he caught it pushed me a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie. Come around to the outside. Find that apex. Let's go, baby. Come on, we 46% of the way through this race. Dude, that last race killed us. That circuit in the storm. To be honest, I'm wondering. Oh my goodness, dude, I thought I missed the checkpoint there. That would have been so bad. But I'm wondering if we had a bit too much downforce for the wind that we had going on, or I don't know what. It felt like we just didn't have the speed that we needed. And obviously here it's going a little bit better. Woo. This thing is the perfect amount of planted. It feels so good into the corners and stuff. I thought about starting to mess around with some of the tuning. We'll check it out after this race. To be honest, I want to hop into it because I feel like it's going to add another, level to our Let's Play that a lot of people don't really get into. I mean, obviously, some of the heavy car guys hop into it, but I think it'd be fun to kind of mess around with tunes a little bit, try to learn. I'm sure some of you guys know a lot more than I do, so I'm nervous to try to pick something up, but I watched the first part of like a YouTube tutorial on it. I don't know, it's something I've always wanted to check out, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Bam, look at that. A little bit scratched up, but she got the job done. And that's a first place, baby. So yeah, if we hop into the tune section here, this is where things can get pretty crazy. Obviously, we've got basic things like tire pressure, but you can adjust the length of your gears, your alignment, anti-roll bars, springs, damping, aero, brake. Like it's pretty intense, and this goes well beyond my knowledge. But I mean, obviously, like your front and rear downforce, you could adjust that. So if we kind of back it down a little bit, we should get slightly higher speeds, but through corners we might be a little bit less responsive. So I mean, we can throw that on there. I mean, if we go over to our brake balance, probably just want to kind of keep that like that. Here in differentials, again, this is going to affect your speed numbers, but also your cornering numbers. I would imagine we probably want a little bit more. You guys can see that the numbers on the left will update as you go through and change things. Again, I'm not an expert. I need to watch some more tutorials on it and kind of figure out everything that's going on. But I'm pretty sure for rear acceleration on like a higher power build like this, you're going to want something a little bit higher. So let's go with 60% there. And yeah, all right, we're going to apply this. My first ever tuning setup. Don't make fun of me because I literally don't know what I'm doing. Let's go find a race to be able to do. I kind of want to do a circuit race. Let's go over to Tierra Prospera circuit. We got killed in our first circuit. Let's see if my slight, you know, downforce and differential tune will make any sort of a difference. Now each, like, you've got to buy more parts. Like I don't have access to a lot of the tuning there because I didn't buy, like, you know, race gears and all kinds of stuff that gives you access to that tuning. So I don't know, we'll see. For a lot of it, it's probably best just for me to kind of lay off of this and let somebody else do the tuning for me that you know, knows a little bit more of what's going on. But I think it could be fun. It could be something a little bit different, could kind of change up the series a bit for us. And obviously every car is going to be a bit different. Everything has its own personality, and we could mess around and see what works for us. So I believe we should have the steering. If we increase the rear diff acceleration, our steering should be a little bit more responsive, which I can definitely feel here. But then also it should be a little bit less responsive because we reduced the downforce. So it's all about that balance. Like, did we find a better balance here where we get a little bit more speed, but the differential makes up for the grip that we lost in the downforce tuning? I don't know. That's something that we kind of have to figure out for ourselves. You know what I mean? It's all about the feeling, and that, I mean, that's something that I don't necessarily 100% know exactly what I'm looking for. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I've got some to learn. I look forward to reading the comments as well. Ooh, see, like, now I kind of feel like we're a little bit slippy through the corners, but I also could be pushing it a bit too hard. Obviously, you can kind of adjust your driving style to meet the tune a little bit more. Ooh, we're getting blown out here, baby. Come on, Trev. Here we go. Get up on him. Get to the inside. Beautiful. Come on, baby. Let's get there. We got a GTR, a C8, and a McLaren to beat way off the racing line there, but we're going to bring it home. I trust, believe. Shoot, dude. We've got one lap to make up quite a deficit. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. These circuit tracks, these are the toughest races. To be honest, I couldn't tell you why. Just I feel like, you know, all the same settings, same vehicles, same difficulties, same everything, and I feel like, come on, baby. I feel like we always get, oh, nice pass there. We always get way, like, significantly more challenging races in these circuits versus the point-to-points. So kind of an interesting phenomena, I guess. I'm gonna really try to start cutting some corners here. We'll see what happens. Not our best idea, but hey, I mean, we're gonna get up on the podium. Not bad. Probably after that first race, probably could have dropped the difficulty a little bit, but I like a bit of a challenge. We're gonna figure it out, man. I don't know. We might start doing some custom tuning setups. I also, like, you know, obviously there's the whole, you can search people's tunes and stuff. So I may just look up good tunes online and we can take a look at them. And maybe that's how we start. We take other people's tunes and then we see what they do. We see how they adjust it. And then we can apply it to our own. I don't know. Could be kind of interesting. It's just, it's honestly a facet of this game that I have not messed around with yet. And I thought it might be interesting to check out. So there's a suggested tune available for 41,000 credits. It's going to bump us up to an S1 900. I say we go for it. Here we go. We're going to end things off with a street race here. Random Forza community member, I thank you for your recommendation here. Obviously going to have a bit more performance. It's going to be all about how you put that power to the ground, though, and it looks like we have a very fast R8 now. Okay, yeah, this is the difference between somebody who has absolutely no clue what's going on and somebody who actually has talent. So we'll see how this goes as long as these guys don't completely shove me out of the way. We're going to be ending things off with a street race in the dark here. You merely adopted the dock. I was born in it. Molded by it, baby. Look how sick this thing looks. Just nothing but some red tail lights. Oh my goodness, dude. Now, granted, this is kind of a point-to-point style, so again, if my, hunch holds true, it should be a little bit easier by nature anyway, but we are dominating here. Getting a little bit squirrely through the hills. Dude, there's so much verticality to this map. I love it. You never really know what's around that next bend. You gotta be ready and waiting for anything. Holy cow. But yeah, this tune is, this is insane. This was 40K well spent. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'd be down to mess with it a little bit, but according to this, it looks like OPTs, other people's tunes, might actually be the way to go. Holy cow, dude. So I'm gonna be honest with you. One of my biggest regrets is I have a buddy who had a 2019 gray with a black interior R8 V10 Plus. Absolutely one of the most beautiful cars I'd ever seen. We already talked about this in the intro of this video. He sold it and got a McLaren. He offered it to me first, and I was on the fence because obviously I love my GTR so much, and that was my dream car through and through for so long. But there's something about an Audi R8 that it's hard to put into words. And he gave me first dibs on it, and he gave me a great price on it. Like this was a couple years ago, like right as I think it was right before the pandemic or right after it. So like before everything went crazy, before used car prices shot up and stuff, I could have got a hell of a deal on it because he was being a bro, and I turned him down. And I honestly, I still wonder if I made the right decision there. And I'm not sure I did. So I'll leave you guys with that. Let me know what you guys would have done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. The R8, the God. It doesn't get much better than this, man. Absolutely beautiful. Had a great time. Let me know what you guys think about tuning and stuff. We might dabble in it. I don't know. I very obviously need to do a little bit of research. Here's a free wheel spin. Sometimes I cut these out, but Lotus Elise Series 1 Sport. And it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but hey. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.